East United States, Sephardic Jews and Moors that was being kicked out. Now we're going to go to this book right here called Blackness in Latin America of the Caribbeans, right? So first thing we got to understand is that they went by a different name after they left. Okay, flipping the page. They went by a different name after they left. They still Sephardic Jews and Moors, but they going by the title Ladino now, right? They going by the name of Ladino. So now they get kicked out. They land in Hispaniola, and this is where we start. In the western Hispaniola, where the French established colonial Santo Domingo in the interior of the Spanish territory that eventually became Dominican Republic, right? Sustained a liberation atmosphere. Quote, from the first years of slavery on the island, Indians and Ladino slaves who are Sephardic Jews and Moors. Matter of fact, let me do this before we even talk about Ladinos. Let me do this, right? Before we even talk about a Ladino, let's understand what a Ladino is, right? And then we're going to go back to the reading. Let's understand what a Ladino is. Not Ladino, which comes before Latino. So, a Ladino, we're going to go to the Lexico Hispanoia Americano book, right? So now we're going to go here to this book called Lexico Hispano Americano, which is a dictionary for layman's term. It's a dictionary. All right. What's that in tab? So now we flip the page right here, right? What is a Ladino? A Ladino is El Negro. All right. Definition. Ladino, Ladino, Ladino is a what? El Negro, right? El Negro. El, the, Negro, black, the black, the black. Ain't that what they call you? The blacks. The blacks. You blacks. The blacks. All right, peep game. I'm saying that for a reason. Keep that in your head. Let's continue going. There's another definition of a Ladino. Just put it. So now we go here, right? So now we go here. We go right back here. We done read this. We understand Ladino, El Negro, right? We get it, right? There's a reason why I'm saying Negro Europeans, Ladinos, peep gang. So now let's go over here to this side, right? Let's go to the other side for a second and let's break it down. So now to understand further, going back in time, you got to understand Sephardic Jews and Moors. And then you got to understand the combination of Sephardic Jews and Moors, which give you Jewish Moors. You can get the book called The Golden Age of the Moors, which breaks down Sephardic Jews and Moors becoming one. And what is a Jewish Moor? A Jewish Moor is a Sahaja Berber or black Berbers, Moors, who are professing Judaism. These blacks, remember the definition, Ladino, El Negro, the black. These blacks, Ladinos. Nah, I was flipping the background. I was changing the page. So boom, right? So boom, we're talking about Ladinos, Sephardic Jews, Moors. It's the 14, 15, 16, 1700s, right? Now we understand Ladino, El Negro, Sephardic Jews, Moors, Negro, Creole, Negro, Creoles of color. Okay, we get it. Boom. Now, that continent is not called Africa at that time. So we got to read these books with the terminology and the mindset. So the word Africa, however, originated in the late 17th century, which is the late 1600s, and was initially used to refer only to the northern part of the continent. So where our Sephardic Jews and Moors are from? The northern part of the continent. You know, Iberia Peninsula, Mauritania. Y'all know the northern part of the continent, right? All right, so that is called Africa. So now in the 1600s, which they just told you that in the 1600s, 17th century, this was only to refer to the northern part of the continent. Okay, I just broke down what Ladinos are. So what is this so-called African diaspora that they talking about? Oh, they talking about the Africa or Afri diaspora, aka Sephardic Jews and Moors diaspora. These ain't no any old Africans. These are specific people.